Hello, Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Hope you're all safe, sound, and healthy. And I have a bone to pick. Okay, that's why I've just picked this mic up, and I'm about to I'm just going to say it out loud. Okay, I'm just going to say it very clearly, very bluntly. What is wrong with people when they do something for others, and they do it in such a way where it would have been better if you just didn't do it at all? Seriously. Like, what is wrong with you people? I'll give you a small example. Now, somebody had to go to a funeral. They called up their siblings and they're like, they decided that, okay, they'll go together. Now, what did the sibling do? First, the sibling said, okay, you know what? Don't go to the mosque and pray because a lot of time can be wasted. You just pray at home and we'll come directly and we'll take you on. Then they said, no, no, we're not coming home directly. We're going to go home first. We're going to do blah, blah, blah. Then we're going to pick the other sibling up and then we're going to come back. And then on the way, then we're going to pick you. Okay. And then the time got wasted. And then, you're going to a bloody funeral. Time is of the essence, people. Okay, now you're wasting time, and then you come, and now you because you do not want to maybe, I don't know, consume more petrol, I presume, although where the consumption stands, I don't know, when you're standing in front of the housing society's gate, and literally 2 streets down is the house you're supposed to go to. What consumption of fuel is there? I mean, what are you? Are you actually distancing miles in your car, or I mean, what is it? What is it? It's a literally a 1 minute drive. It's less than even a minute's drive. You're in the freaking front gate. Just come inside, pick your sibling up, and leave. Okay, the amount of time you just wasted calling your sibling, telling them to now meet you at the gate, and then that sibling going to the gate and then waiting, going to the gate with the neighbor, by the way, and then standing there waiting, and then you have this debate going on over the phone that, oh, I'm here, and oh, you're not here because I can't see you. Okay, where are you? And you wasted 10 precious minutes standing waiting for each other and then trying to find out where the other was, and both insisting that you're in the same place when you still cannot see each other. And then the other one, the one who's actually living in the housing society, who you've come to pick up, that person now has to go all the way out on the road, take a big U-turn, go to the opposite side of the road, and then again try to locate you, and then take another U-turn back to the gate because now they finally find you. Like, seriously? All this time that you wasted in this drama, in this charade, you could have been halfway down to your destination. What were you trying to save? Time? You didn't save any. Fuel? You didn't save any. What were you trying to save? Seriously. This is the kind of mentality that I see amongst desis that boils my blood, seriously. It just boils my blood. And that is why I always say, I do not know how people here get anything done. They're never punctual, they're never reliable, they're never trustworthy. They are just, you just can't rely on them. You can't get anything done. It's like having a heart attack or having a million heart attacks within a millisecond whenever you have to get anything done or synchronized with people here. I don't know how people work here. Okay, and I'm sorry, I don't care, because the Prophet said it very clearly. He said, those who do not observe punctuality are not amongst us. They're not Muslims. So, Pakistanis, yes, you're not Muslims by that account. I refuse to even accept you as Muslims because the amount of sacrilege against time that you people commit, and then these kind of stupid things that you do, you literally just poured everything down the drain. You've offered to help somebody, but you made them even more inconvenienced, and then you made them feel as if you're doing a huge favor on them. So it's all cancelled out. Islamically also, it's just cancelled out. On a humane level, on a secular humane level, it's also cancelled out. You just ruined it all. It just came down to nada. And I see even parents doing this to their kids. I see everybody. It's this culture, it's this toxic culture where you're always doing something for somebody, but you're doing it the way you want to do it. But you want them to be thankful and grateful to you because you're doing it for them. You're not doing it for them. You know what doing something for somebody is you do what they want the way they want it. That's how I have always done things. Now, if I tell somebody that I'm doing something for them, I'm damn well doing something for them, because I'm actually doing what they have asked me to do, and I'm doing it in the exact way they want it done. Whereas when people want to do something for me, or if I've had the misfortune to depend on somebody to do something for me, they waste my time. Okay, they waste my time, they cause me loss and harm, and then the work that they do is not even the way I wanted it done, and they just fuck everything up. And then they're like, oh, you see, we did this huge favor on you. Aren't you happy? No, I'm not. You just fucked everything, and I have to do it all over again. Thank you very much. It's the same thing as I said parents do to their kids too. They keep on doing whatever the fuck it is they want, and then they tell their kids, it's for you. It's not for them. You're doing it for you because you're doing what you want, and you're just dumping it on your kids. You know, this culture, as I said, it always begins at home. You reflect your parents, you mimic your parents. Our parents have been doing this, so now siblings end up doing it to each other. And they do it to their parents too, by the way, when they grow up. Because obviously, as Hazrat Ali said, treat your children the way you want to be treated when you get old, and then they become, they suddenly have the power over you. So there you are. It's literally psychology 101. You're in the same environment, you repeat the same toxic stuff even though you don't like it when it's happening to you, but now because you have manned up and lived through it, you're like, okay man, suck up to it, who cares, just live with it. We lived with it. It's your turn now. You live with it too. If we were not supposed to feel bad about it, why are you feeling? Why are you complaining? You know? And that's how that cycle, that vicious cycle goes on and on. But I, for one, because I don't do it to anybody, so it pisses me off when I see people doing it to other people, or when people try to do it. That is why actually I do not ask people to do. I will take the loss, believe me, and I have taken huge losses in life. I would rather take a hit or a loss than ask somebody to help me with something, because I know that they're just going to fuck it up anyway. They're going to waste my time. By the time they even get anything done, it wouldn't even matter anymore. I'll give you a small example of how somebody when I was once still affiliated with the media, and there was this director, and he's like, if you could just help me a little here, there's a script that I want approved, if you can write the pilot for me, and in return I will complete the whole post production. I will shoot your short film for you. And this was a short film that I was preparing for BBC Short Films Festival. This is eons ago, okay. And he's like, I will shoot all the films for you, and I will complete them, do the post prod and everything, and you will have it a finished product. And I'm like, okay, good. I wrote 3 scripts for him. He shot 3 short films worth of 1 minute each. No, actually, he shot only one. He shot only one 1 minute worth film. The others I shot myself with my students. And he did not even do the post production. I gave him complete scripts of not just the pilot, but he, in fact, decided that he wanted more than the pilot. And I gave him 3 episodes worth of a script. And he recorded just a 1 minute short film for me. And I still have the raw footage with me. Because, hey presto, first he's made the excuse that the person who he had given it to had lost it. How can a professional post-production unit lose a footage? Then they said that, because we were working on because some of the films that I shot myself or with friends and with students, they were on the then latest full HD SLRs. I think they were SLRs, or were they DSLRs? I don't remember. It's a long time. But anyway, and and they're like, the post-production unit doesn't yet have the capacity to deal with these high resolution HD footages. That was also bullshit, because people had already begun, I mean, if anything, people would love to even want to try their hands on it. No, the thing is, he fucked up. He forgot. And then the third time, when I the third time, because he was feeling guilty, when asked about it, he was like, oh, this is Pakistan, you can't trust anybody, so you should have done it on your own. You should have looked for another option. Fuck you, you mother fudge. Fuck you. Seriously. I'm not fasting, so yeah, I'm swearing my heart out right now. Frack the shit out of you. And later on, obviously, which is obviously it always happens, later on he needed help from me and I just refused point blank. And he went crazy. Oh, please do this, please. I'm like, no, no, sorry. Although if I liked, I could have done to him exactly what he did to me. I could have said, okay, yeah, I'm going to do it and I'm going to fuck it up. And then at the end, I'm going to say, you shouldn't have relied on me. Don't you know this is Pakistan? You should have looked for a backup. I really wanted to do that to him, but I was in no mood. I was like, fuck off, man. I'm not doing anything for you. So, this is the shamelessness I'm trying to show you, the shameless toxic attitude of people here, where when they want something from you, they forget that they fucked everything up when you needed them to get something done for you. They're so shameless and they're actually proud of it. Yeah, in Pakistan there's this Urdu saying where they say gade ko bhi baap banao. Even make a donkey your father when in need. Yeah, seriously. And they're so proud of it and they grin and say, yeah, if in need you have to be shameless. Yeah, fuck you. That's all I have to say to people like you. Seriously. And then you sit and wonder why Pakistan is so fucked up right now and why it's so screwed. As I say time and again, your army, your government right now is truly a representation of the Pakistani mind, of the Pakistani people. They are, every bit as toxic, as dishonest, as unreliable, as useless, as shameless, as assholic as the people in Pakistan are. So, I mean, come on. Don't you try to tell me they don't represent you. They do. They have all the traits, all the traits that are unique to the people of the subcontinent. And yes, I will say the people of the subcontinent because these traits are to be found not uniquely in Pakistan, but you will find them in abundance in India as well. And to a certain extent or a large extent, even in many parts of Bangladesh. So, yeah, but especially India and Pakistan. Oh, yeah, peas in a pod. So, yeah, I'm sorry. But this is something people really need to work on. Don't do anything for anybody if you cannot do it. Don't make false promises. It is a sin, by the way. It is a sin. It is an unforgivable sin to make commitments and then not fulfill them, to make promises and not fulfill them. It doesn't matter. It is a sin to not be punctual. It is a sin to help somebody in a way where he feels as if you're just granting him a favor and you don't actually mean it. Don't help people just to make them feel that just to make them feel thankful to you. I'd rather you just back off. They'd rather you back off because nobody wants to feel under somebody. Nobody wants to feel obliged to somebody. Everybody has his dignity. Everybody has a self-respect. The minute you want to throttle on that, the minute you want to stamp on that, the other person is not going to give a hoot about what it is that you've done for them. Okay, that's a sin. Okay, making somebody feel that you're above them because you're doing something for them, or making somebody feel that they should be grateful. No, because again, you're not even doing it the way they want you to do it. You freakazoid, you moron. All you've done is irritate the bejesus out of that person. You wasted that person's time. Okay, you made that person more worried. That person started thinking, maybe I should have had another option. Maybe I should have asked somebody else, to do this thing for me. And then you come and then you, again, I mean, how nonsensical is it that you people do these stupid little things that just lay to waste whatever efforts it is that you were trying to make? Seriously, why even? Well, you just stick that in your pipe and smoke it to hell for all I care. This is me signing out. Khuda Hafiz.